This is Arthur Miller. Some people remember him as the playwright. Others might remember him as an alleged commie. Others remember him as a writer, mainly due to his essays. And some remember him for all of that. His official jobs were playwright, essayist, and screenwriter. And it's mainly because of these three things that he was able to do things. In fact, he wrote the movie adaptations to most of his plays. We do know a lot about him, and we also know a lot not about him. But this is a biography, so let's just go ahead and keep it cool. Arthur Asher Miller. That's his real name, by the way. He was born on October 17th of 1915 in the Harlem area of New York City in New York, USA. According to him, he literally delivered bread every morning before going to school, just so he can help his family. Speaking of school, he went ahead and went to the Abraham Lincoln High School. And it was also stated that he worked a bunch of odd jobs. Well, they were stated menial jobs on the Wikipedia page. Regardless, he did a bunch of menial jobs so that he could go ahead and pay for his university fee, which apparently he went to the University of Michigan. Whee! At first, he went ahead and studied journalism, writing for the Michigan paper, as well as a local satirical paper. It was also during this time that he wrote his first play, No Villain. Then he switched his major into English, and then, well, he also subsequently won an Avery Hopwood Award, which only works at the University of Michigan, and it's a major scholarship program at the University of Michigan, apparently. So, he got free university. Afterwards, he actually seriously thought about having a career as a playwright. Then he wrote a bunch of subsequent plays, such as All My Sons, Death of a Salesman, Arthur Miller's the famous The Crucible. And it's this one that actually struck one of the most important ones in his life. Firstly, these are the awards that were given to him because of it. But it was also around this time that the House of Un-American Activities, after seeing him write The Crucible, decided to, well, okay, we might have another commie here. So they brought Miller into questioning, and they did the usual, are you a commie? Do you know any commies? If you do know who they are, then do you go ahead and give me the names? Arthur Miller actually went ahead and said beforehand that said, please don't ask me not to name names, and the directors are like, alright, sure. But then he revoked that and said, tell me names, and it's like, oh, come on, man, no. With that, of course, that led towards a little bit of a weirdness. So, of course, the House of Un-American Activities didn't like all this. What happened next was that, alright, give us your passport, young man. And so he did, and they revoked the passport, the U.S. passport. And, of course, that was kind of not no for Arthur Miller, because he actually wanted to go ahead and go watch the London opening of The Crucible, but now without his U.S. passport, booyah, bye-bye. Afterwards, he wrote a bunch more plays, his last one being this one called Finishing the Picture. Afterwards, he even started writing the scripts to the movie versions of his own films, of his own plays, such as The Death of a Salesman, The Crucible, and so many others. This has won him more extra awards, and yeah, so overall he won Pulitzer Prizes for drama, the Kennedy Center Honors, the Premium Imperial, and the Jerusalem Prize. He died in 2005. More specifically, he died on February 10th of 2005 at the age of 89 years old. I wish he would have lasted 6 more months. Well, you can't get everything you want. Ooh, wish he lasted 8 more months. Yeah, then he would have been 90. That good 90. So I hope you guys actually did enjoy this episode of Arthur Miller's biography. I couldn't find any lots lots of them on YouTube. The only ones I could find are the written article versions, so didn't really know how to template mine on this. But then again, I like doing original things, so hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Arthur Miller's biography. I'll see you guys soon. Until next time, Shana, peace. Bye bye.